I've solved many mysteries. I'm Detective Ash. I've solved many mysteries, but I've never been able to solve one. One that's been killing me, ruining my brain, confusing me. I can find where a mug goes, but I can't solve this one mystery. The case of the different shoulder presses. There's different grips. There's different ways of doing it. On the floor, on your knee, unseated, standing, neutral, wide. But why? 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 So it's actually pretty simple. Yes, it sounds complicated, but what you need to know, neutral grip, this is going to work your scapula more. You should try it. This wide grip is going to work your delts more. Now, what you really have to know is your goal to build strength, to build muscle, to grow your shoulders. What actually is your goal? Are you internally rotated and you're trying to externally rotate yourself? And that's how you know which shoulder press to choose. So here, this might grow my delts more. Here, it's actually going to really go into my scapula, the top of the upper back, maybe a bit of traps, and really strengthen me. So it doesn't necessarily matter which you choose, it matters why you choose it. Now we can also go to a seated shoulder press. So the seated shoulder press just stops you essentially from activating your core as you can lean back onto the bench. So here, this is a very good way to focus on your delts. Because when you're standing and you're a beginner and you're trying to do a delt focused shoulder press, you might find yourself arching your back a bit. And now that's going into your lower back, which we don't want during exercise. And that's when a seated shoulder press is really good. That being said, you can do the neutral grip from a seated position. It's just, you have to know why you're choosing the exercise. For me, if I'm choosing the neutral grip, then I'm generally going to be standing up. Maybe I'm going to be doing a single arm kneeling shoulder press because this is challenging my core and this is really getting my scapula. Now I can also do something like a landmine shoulder press. A landmine shoulder press, again, is so good for you. This is mainly going to get your scapula. This is a landmine shoulder press, or out like this, and rotation. This is also hitting your core. Standing up, you can do the same thing, but now it's not necessarily hitting your core. And yes, all of this might be confusing you. There's so many different types of shoulder presses, so many different ways of performing them. This isn't even all of them. I'm going to show you one more, because I'm enjoying this confusion. What I'm going to show you is the reverse cable fly. This, again, is such a good exercise. What we want to do, we want to go to a light weight, have straight arms over the top of each other, straight arms as you come back. Here, you're working more so your back delts, the back of your shoulders, your scapula. And this is such a good exercise for you, especially when you're internally rotated, as it's teaching you how to externally rotate your shoulders. And yes, again, I'm trying to confuse you here because all I'm trying to say is there's so many different types of shoulder presses. You have to know what your goal is, why you're doing the shoulder press. You know, I could train a client who wants to actually build fundamental strength, and I could train a client who just wants to grow their shoulders, have big shoulders. I'm going to give them different types of shoulder presses. And now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. The most important thing is that you're hitting your front, your lats, and your back. Now, for the front, I'll show you a simple thing to do. Front raises. This is your front delts. For the lats, lateral raises. For the back, neutral grip, shoulder press. So if that isn't clear yet, it doesn't necessarily matter what type of shoulder press you're doing. I mean, yes, it matters, but it depends on your goals. What's most important though for everyone is you're hitting your front, your lats, and your back. I, Detective Ash, have finally solved this case. We've got your neutral grip for your scapula. We've got the wide grip for your delts. We know that we have to target each delt. We can go front, we can go side, we can go back. Because all of this is how we really work out the shoulder. So it doesn't matter what type of shoulder press you do. It doesn't matter if you're doing the landmine or the knee or the seated. What matters is that you're targeting each part of the shoulder and you actually know why. You actually know why I'm choosing each type of shoulder press. Why? What do I want to do? What do I want to grow? Do I want to grow my muscle? Do I want to strengthen? Do I want to do fundamental strength and even add some core into it? This is why I, Detective Ash, can solve any case, any challenge given to me. I must be off now, but if you want to see me, Detective Ash, return, just leave a comment on what case you want me to solve.